Well, hello there, and welcome back to another more time video. So, today's video, sadly, we are gonna start off with a bit of sad news. Sadly, the last two PvP matches against Carol and against Karen I will not be able to upload, because we don't have matches anymore. At Friday last week, which was let me check real quick, the 23rd of March, my storage hard drive suddenly died. I left for work, was setting up the render for the next PvP video, and when I come back it was still stuck at 3%. I was slightly annoyed by this, so I had to restart the render and couldn't open Vegas anymore. So I was like, why is this not working? Then I realized, hey, wait a second, I used to have two hard drives, where's the second one? I restarted my PC and see if it would turn up again. It didn't. I checked my data control center, I don't know what it's called in English, just to know the German word, and found out that my hard drive for some reason did not get accepted anymore by Windows, so I couldn't access the data on it. I tried numerous fixes, numerous things that the internet suggested to me, the friends suggested to me. I've even bought a USB data adapter thingy to try and access it, but all to no avail. I even went as far as to go to the local PC store and ask them for help, and they tried to access the hard drive, but they had to tell me that they maybe would have been able to access it, but the data is at the point most likely also corrupted, and repairing the hard drive would most likely take a new part that would rely on me buying a new hard drive, the exact same model, taking a part of it to fix my old hard drive, and even then the data was most likely be gone, and I had no guarantee that it would actually work again, or it would just not break within the next few months again. So sadly, I have no way of accessing these few matches, which sadly means that we are not going to be able to upload those. That means that, as I said, the last PvP matches and all the PvEs that came with them are lost to the void, which is unfortunate. I was actually looking forward to uploading the match against Karen, even though I lost it horribly. I lost both of them, in case you didn't know yet. That match at least I got a lot to learn from, and you guys will have a lot to learn from, because Karen is like a really good player, much better than I am, and talking to him actually gave me the opportunity to ask a few questions and make up a lot of interesting facts, which is a bit sad that I lost that, but there's nothing I can do anymore. I kinda got to terms with it. So that sadly means that I won't be able to upload more time matches for a bit until League resumes, because I'm done with my matches for the first part of the league. And I can only resume once the second division starts, and I get to go down to the lower division and get to play new matches. Until then, I sadly won't have anything to upload. Also, I'm gonna change my schedule a little bit after that. I'm just gonna upload the PvP matches and keep them to one day of the week. That will allow me to do something else on my channel, like I want to start a new Total Warhammer campaign, I maybe want to play a different game entirely. So far I've only been more time, and I appreciate you being around for it, but I'm not gonna do only more time from now on. So I'm going to tend to. I'm still gonna do more time content, so if you're just here for that, don't fear, it's still gonna come out. There's still gonna be content for it, but it's not gonna be only more time. But most of the other games I'm thinking about playing are also Warhammer related, so you still should have something to look forward to. Well, with that sad little story out of the way, let's have a look at what we have left after our two losses and all the PvEs. Because if the story didn't make you sad, then this will. Well, the first glance maybe doesn't look too bad for reserve, but if you look into the Warriors, we'll see why I'm fucking sad about it. Well, we started with our leader, who is actually still in a decent spot. He is quite well leveled, he has a lot of skills, he's quite powerful, and he actually did really well even in the last PvPs. Even though he was hopelessly outclassed, he still stood his ground and fought till the end, which is always nice. He suffered one new injury, which is a rather annoying one, which is concussion. Forced him to lose one strategy point, which maybe doesn't sound that bad, but it is actually pretty crippling. He is supposed to move around, which is already hindered by his heavy armor. I'm gonna swap that with light armor sometime soon, I'm thinking. But losing one strategy point makes it so I can move less without making myself unable to use Weapon of Steel, which is rather annoying because he relies on Weapon of Steel to stay alive. I'm gonna have to look into that, how I fix that, maybe with exhaustion or something to get some more points out of that. Next one, our warrior priest Brimgar is still alive. Or Wolf Priest, he's still alive. He has no injuries yet, so he's one of the lucky ones. Already rank 3. He has some skills. He has Hardy and Strong Blow, which makes him more tougher, and Strong Blow to use 3 plus 6 defense points and make more damage out of him. Since he has a Blue Halberd, he's actually doing decent amount of damage. He has no spells yet besides the one he starts with, but I'm looking to fix that soon when I have more money again. Thankfully with the next shipment. Larry is still alive, even though he's like the worst archer ever. Amok makes him so vulnerable to getting just bogged down without being able to shoot anymore. And missing eye maimed hand just reduces his chance by a lot, even though he has more initiative, but he's just I have to use him because he's rank 6 and I don't have anyone else. But his hit chances are not that great. He can still hit stuff because he has good ballistic skill, but he's still weak. Angon is pretty much fine. The chest wound is annoying. Wonder of toughness makes him a bit less tough, obviously, but I can handle it. He's still gonna be really, really tough. And at this point, he has Hardy and Nerve of Steel to make him even more tough. Just let him survive and deal out the damage he needs to do. Being basically these two are the center stones of my formation. They need to hold. Now we come to the real sad part. My henchman. Thomas is alive, but level 9, even though the severed leg is holding him down, but he has some skills. He has Quick Reload and Eagle Eyes, and I'm going to give him some more soon, so you can use nice offensive points, maybe Vital Shot. That would most likely be a good guess to try and fish for crits with it, because I can. The other 2 archers are complete new guys. I'm going to still name and customize them soon for the next matches, for PvP matches. I had to do them because after the match against Carol, 2 henchmen and a hero died, which was kind of a setback. Leo freaking Brew are still alive. They're the only warriors that survived so far, but looking at them, look at all these injuries. I mean, he will never get to fully utilize his hammer. He will never get 5 defensive points, so I will give him, as soon as he gets rank 8, I'm going to give him Sword and Shield and try to make him somewhat useful in the defensive role, but yeah. And yeah. The guy with 1 arm, less missing strategy points, it's ridiculously slow. I have to use him because rank 6, I need to get my power from somewhere. He's still more useful than a new guy, but not by much. Like, they're gonna surpass him soon. Alright, so I have 2 more warriors as well. Also new guys, we're gonna have to level up. I have a certain pattern from them this time, trying to make them more useful, but I'm gonna see how they go. B is also still alive, even though he's still an idiot, but since I have a helmet with the enchantments of Lucidity, I can actually still use them. I have a new leader, well, second leader. I'm gonna level on the side. I did some PvPs with him already because Ragnar doesn't really need any more XP. He's already level 8. He has most of the stuff he needs. And he's gonna level up PvPs, so that's fine. I'm gonna level my other leader on the side when I get the opportunity. I have another warrior here, as you already seen. I have actually started leveling Magnus again because I have this helmet, which makes him actually pretty much immune to intelligence tests. Like his chance of passing his stupid tests are pretty much 90% at this point, so he's even higher. So he is not in that much risk of missing his turn. I leveled him up quite a bit. I also already give him Lightning Strike, and I'm gonna give him some spells, some skills to support his casting more later on, which is not gonna be that long. I need to basically wait for the next shipment, then I can get some money again. And we still have Lambert, who is still ridiculously slow, because the non-strategy point hurts him a lot. But I gave him light armor, hopefully make him a bit more valuable. Maybe I'm going to use him again. He's almost level 3, so I kind of should level him in PvEs. And once he gets knowledge more time and armor proficiency, he should be somewhat useful again. So I'm going to level him up on the side. So as you can see, I have a bunch of cripples, which is not good. I have some guys I can level on the side, like Magnus and Lambert. I'm gonna pull them up in the sides since I got a new leader, so I have them reserved in case anyone happens to Ragnar. And I'm gonna have to basically, in PvP, I'm gonna for a while have to throw these 2 just in there and hope they just don't die instantly, and hope for my rest of my heroes to carry myself. Mostly for my ogre and my leader to just be irremovable objects that just grind down the enemy, which can work against some warbands. Gonna be hard to pull off against something with like Chaos because a lot of armbands means I can parry them, and that's gonna hurt, as I noticed against Carol. Even though my leader did an amazing job in that fight, the only kill I got, I get 3 kills in the first match, but that was not a contest match. If we redo it, the second one didn't go so good for me. He stood his ground against like 4 guys and fought them and actually killed 2 of them, so he did really, really well. The ogre as well. He fought Chaos Spawn. I was like 3 levels higher, and in the first match he actually managed to beat him up. In the second one he got pretty unlucky and didn't hit all of his attacks and got hit a lot of returns, so it went kind of badly for him, but still, he held his ground and he fought. And these two are still in good shape. I can see they're still very much usable. And he has also weapon steel, so he will actually survive quite a lot. The henchmen are my main problem. I need to level up new archers because the new Magic died. He was one of the ones that died together with Utrecht, my other almost useful henchman. So I'm pretty behind on that, which is rather annoying. But I'm gonna have to level up new ones. I can use B again as soon as I get another blue helmet that can enchant, which is gonna be well because I need to afford that and it's expensive. But I can still use him with the enchantment, is actually fine. I'm gonna put more points into intelligence as well. Maybe you can even go with skill to support it. Try to make it useful again. I'm gonna level these two on the side in PvEs. Same with these two. And we're gonna swap the last hero spot around between these. Try to make them useful. Otherwise, there's not a whole lot I can do. We are going to the lower division, so our next few matches hopefully will be a little bit easier. And we may be able to snatch some wins. I really want to make it to the playoffs though. Like, I do have already going to lower division. I think I should still be able to get decent results in the lower division. I don't have to fight the likes of Karen anymore. And then go back to playoffs, maybe even take one round in the playoffs and before I get obliterated by someone better than me. But you never know. We have quite a few more matches to play. A lot of PvEs, hopefully. Hopefully not too many because I don't plan on losing everything, but we should be able to still be able to get into shape. We have some, like I said, we have some decent characters. We have the all guys are up and running and doing fine so far. It's almost rank 4, so he's getting there. My leader's in a good spot. Wolf Priest is getting there. Levy is, even though he's wounded, he's still somewhat useful. He's already at 7 offensive points, so you can at least shoot 3 times or even 2 times and use a skill. So he's still decently useful. These two are battered, are at least somewhat tough, so they can actually do something and do some damage. And the archers will always be useful, because they're archers. As long as they don't get caught, they can always fire their bows and do decent damage. Especially Thomas is still really, really powerful. He is slow, yes, but he still can crit and shoot quite a bit. And he did a decent job against in both fights I fought. Still did a lot there. Same with B, he's already level 7, so he's gonna have this next offensive point soon. I'm actually gonna try and give Thomas Adrenaline Rush soon as well, to give him a 3rd shot, and at that point he will be really quite powerful. I wanted to level Mad Jack up to the point where I could give him Last Got Talent skill, which meant he would become a hero and get quite a few bonuses. But sadly, he died before I could get there, which is really infuriating, because I was looking forward to having a marksman hero, because they're really powerful. Having like 5 shots with the guy with a purple bow hurts so much. And even though Levy can technically do the same, it's not even close to being as good as a fully leveled marksman. But well, like I said, my Warband is not in a good shape right now, but I'm gonna attempt my best to rebuild it and fight my way to the lower divisions, which will resume in a few weeks, I assume. Maybe even a week or 2, depending on when all the divisions are finished up, and the new batches will be drawn. Basically, it will be a lower and upper division, depending on where you have been seated in the group stages, well, the first part of the division. And after that, you will be fighting for the playoff matches, or where you will start them if you don't get knocked out before that. So, that's the state of the Warband and the state of the Body of Brawl League for me at the moment. Like I said, sadly, there will be no more videos for a while, because I don't have anything to upload. I need to wait until the matches resume, and I'm only going to upload the PvP matches. I still hope you guys will stick around to my channel. It's really awesome to see the channel grow and get some new people in here that just enjoy more time. Hopefully, you still would like my content. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna diversify it a bit. I'm gonna get some Total Warhammer in here, most likely. I'm still waiting for Necromunda, maybe. If that comes out, I'm definitely gonna do Let's Play about that. And also Vermintide, I will do some videos on that very soon. So, I still hope you very much enjoyed this video. And if you do, please consider giving me a sub. Until then, have a nice day.